It's all good.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Oh. Oh wait. Hello. Oh, we got 4 of them this time.
Come on, let's bring it together.
I can't wait to get into the fight.
Let's see what they're running.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
The true struggle is for the superiority of ideas.
Okay, they got Ash, Roadhog, Anna, and Widow up the back.
Greetings.
Roadhog's down on the ground now.
Okay.
5, 4.
Here we go, guys.
Okay, no, that's a rig as well.
Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
Ensure the payload progress.
Heal up. Nothing's gonna stop us. You hear that? I'm under attack.
Get Briggs on right.
Oh, this is my jam. I'm on the payload and moving. Good job. Oh, let's break it. Damn!
All systems.
I am loving this.
Do something.
To the beat.
Trap corner there.
And none of this is off.
Time for an encore.
Regroup, guys.
Nothing's gonna stop me.
Grab up, guys.
Speed boost.
Touch your visor.
Let's move it, people.
After you.
I'm under attack. Move up. Yeah, let's pick it. Raising the bar. Push y'all. This. You feel that? I am loving this.
Payload has reached the chip.
Let's push this.
That Widow's sitting off the back. She's trying to focus me. She's got me.
No one can hide.
Back in the mix.
Regroup, guys.
Form up.
Keep the team max. And as low.
Heal
Ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
Push in on that. That's 3 ticks. Push.
Get back! Heal up here.
Ultimate ready.
Middle up top.
Back in night. This payload delivered already. Tactical visor activated.
For the Steven. What?
Rig's sitting on it.
I'm on the payload and moving out.
Tactical visor.
Goes up top. Jump back. Stun. Red on payload. Nice.
Ready to activate the sound barrier.
And then hit that. Hello?
Oh no! Hulk destroyed my ult.
Nice.
I'm just getting started.
Stress your shield, Reinhardt. Stand behind the payload if you need to.
Patched up.
Huge ult.
Special delivery on the way.
60 seconds.
Focus break. Break.
Up the volume.
Break still up. Diva. Thank you, Diva.
30 seconds remaining.
Nice. Huge guys. Okay.
Tactical visor activated.
Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Hello, Hanzo. Can I play Hanzo?
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
Think you can keep up with me?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Would have been better to let this go. Get behind! Group up here!
Group up with me.
Hello there.
Thank you.
Hello there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. My will. Stop the payload.
They're very tanky,
What's
be
in your back?
careful. Or get hooked and die, whatever.
ده هيكون مؤلم.
Mine heart's half.
Healing.
I can't
Nice,
heal.
Soldier.
Ash
Guys,
just
fall
flooded
back,
me in
fall
the
back,
face.
fall
Soldier,
back,
please focus
Fall back.
on me.
fall back.
Group up with me!
لسه في ناس لازم احميهم.
Why are you charging?
Ah, no fair.
Guys, we need to fight on this payload.
والقبل. التعلم من الألم.
The payload has reached
Fall back, regroup.
Group up here!
Helden sterben nicht.
Jetzt sag
Group up, guys. Come back, everyone, come back.
You're powered up. Get in there. التكرار يعلم
Fox
الشطار.
off. He's healing up. Okay,
the payload has reached
Group up with me!
regroup, guys.
Hey,
Well, we need Torbjorn or Bastia.
Need to just stop feeding them actually. Walk into them. Put around the corner. Shield it. Why are you charging?
much better than Commander.
Frozen.
Put this down.
round 2 complete. Score 3-3. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Come on, let's bring it together. Check this out.
Okay. See what we got again.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Can we have a second
Look at
healer,
this
please?
team. We're gonna do great.
So we can play healer, please.
Okay, they got a Torb up top. A Brig. Roadhog again. Mercy. Brig's guarding the turret.
5, 4, 3, 2,
And they have the Ash.
Join up with me!
attack
And a Rhine.
commencing. Escort
I'm escorting the payload! Let's keep it moving!
Barriers up. Barriers low. Torch up and low.
Turn it on.
Guys, we need a second healer. A lot otherwise.
Let's move this hunk of junk! Get to work! Time's running up. Enemy turrets destroyed. They're back in the fight!
Nice one. Very good.
Enemy turret here.
Ash is dead. And low. And half low.
Back in
Touch
the
it,
mix.
touch it, touch it.
I have one. Have a quick gas. Have one. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Once it's
Get the
dead,
turret, get the turret, get the turret.
Move the payload.
stabbing her.
Let the dragon consume you!
Raising the bar. Oh, let's break it.
Seize the payload safely!
I'm sorry. Stay on it, stay on it.
Let's move it, people.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Time to change it up.
Score 4-3. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Hanzo, you can play healer, please.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2.
Are you scared?
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Watching your back.
You have my thanks.
Watch your back!
I'll rest when the fighting is done.
Hold back. Defend the point.
You're going to be okay.
Listen. Initial.
Is approaching its destination.
It's down point. They're resing.
في الامتحان يكرم المرء
Someone
أو
touch.
يهان.
Someone touch.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
We must stop the payload.
Defeat.
My team still needs me.
Nah.
Nice try, guys.
Play of the game.
Follow the creep.
Dear.
Yeah, I think that should be me now, really. I've got to upload these videos and I've made before.
Fair enough.
Stuff.
Look on the bright side, though. You are still in gold. Just.
Gold.
It's silver.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't have it. But you are still in silver.
Yeah.
Which means you still have to type in Horizon.
Okay, I'll have to type that in when I get home then.
You're at a computer now. Why put it off?
Yeah, I suppose, but I'm not. I guess it's on my tablet, really. I've actually got it on my tablet right now. Thanks a lot again. It's been.
No worries, mate. It's actually been quite fun. Yeah, if you just let me know when you're next going to be in Horizon and whatnot, I'll see if I can be online,
Yeah.
do some more bits.
Do you see any other areas for improvement at all?
Going through what we've talked about, I mean, Overwatch has a few key aspects: positioning, hero picks, and just paying attention to the roles that are needed. Which are the three things. Obviously, communication. Communication is another one. So, if you get a chance to look at pro players or whatever, look at their positioning, where they set up and stuff. Look at what your team's picked, what is missing, focus on picking that. So, for example, if no one has picked a healer, so you've got to pick a healer. It's not just, oh, I've got to pick a healer, I'm picking Lucio. Lucio is like the weakest healer. He's a support. He's a secondary healer.
I know it's more.
So-
you pick healers more for their secondary abilities when they're second healer.
Yeah. So if there's no other healers, you're looking at like Moira, Anna, Mercy, people who can put out lots of heals. Again, tanking. If you're having to solo tank, pick a main tank. So Reinhardt, Orisa, to a lesser
I actually
extent.
have 9 hours on Lucio, 6 hours on Anna, and 1 hour on Moira, and 50 minutes on Zen.
Fair enough. As I say, it's just Overwatch is one of those games. It's about making the intelligent decisions. Look at the evidence in front of you.
Yeah.
Look at what your team's got. Look at where you're standing. You know, if you're standing on the low ground and the enemy are running a Reinhardt, chances are he's going to charge. You don't want to be the one stood in his way.
No.
Always take the high ground if you can. if the rest of the team is set up on the low ground, but find something to hide behind. So things like Reinhardt charges can't hit you.
Yeah.
Little things like that will improve your gameplay. And obviously communication. I was doing a lot of the communication tonight. Obviously, I've got a bit more experience, so that's fair enough. But on the few games where you were communicating, what you were saying was good. You kept it short and to the point. Work on that. Just keep it consistent. Even if someone else is shot calling, you have every right to input that as well. The more information, the better, as long as it's short, sharp, and to the point. What it is. The rule of thumb with communication with Overwatch is, if you can deal with it, don't communicate it. Or if you think it's someone else's job to deal with, call it.
Yeah.
If you can't currently deal with it because you're dealing with something else, call it. And if you need help with it, call it.
Right.
So, if it's a case of you're playing McCree and there's a tracer in the back lines, but you're about to flash her and fan the hammer and kill her, there's no point in calling that. But if you're playing Zen, for example, and there's a tracer in the back line and you've got nothing to deal with it, you need to call it straight away so that someone can help you. So just about only giving relevant information.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, you've done really well. You fulfilling whatever role you pick. It's just about working on those individual sort of aspects, learning the characters, maybe watching some videos on Twitch or whatever of the characters that you want to play, so you can work on improving them individually. But overall, just keep the grind going, just keep positive. The worst thing you can do in Overwatch, in any game really, is get downhearted, start getting salty, because the second you start getting salty, the second you start blaming other aspects of things, you'll start losing, you'll start making silly mistakes, and you'll be able to see your silly mistakes, but you won't be able to stop it. Salt is the worst thing. The second you start getting salty, you probably need to log off and play a different game. It's one of the mistakes I've made in the past. I've dropped 100, 200 SR in one night just because I've tried to grind it but got salty, so started making super mistakes. Going into the next game and acting like everyone in that game was the same as the game I was in before. So getting salty too quickly, making stupid mistakes. So yeah.
Okay. That's some good advice there. I'll take note of it, because I've got like this notebook that I'm writing everything every mistake I make in a game. I've been doing that for a while now. Just
that might be a bit extreme. I mean, obviously everyone processes things differently, but you don't want to sort of nitpick too much. The major mistakes, yes. Little things, don't worry about them too much, because more experience will fix that naturally. You don't need to obsess over the little things. It's more just the big things.
Yeah. But I do have to keep working on like conserving alts and things like that, and figuring out ways to calculate alts.
Yeah.
Because
again, looking at pro players, looking at things like the contenders streams, the league streams when they start up, that'll help you. That'll listening to what the casters are saying, because the casters are analysts. They've got a good idea of the game and why people are doing stuff. So listening to when and why they think that things should be happening, is often as good as physically watching the pro players do this stuff. You know, a lot of my hero pool as well as my physical mechanical skills have come from watching the league and stuff, because before I started watching the league, I was a Ryan one trick pretty much, partly down to none of my friends want to play main tank, but I didn't flex to any other main tank. I just played Reinhardt, and it's only through watching pro players and seeing obviously that Winston in certain circumstances with certain comps is better. Orisa again is a main tank that you need to switch to occasionally depending on the situation. So yeah. Anyway, I'll leave you to get home.
Alright.
Please for
Thanks very much again. You know,
Boris.
it's been like, it's a bit of a relief, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no worries.
finally the 7-8 month streak is broke.
Yeah, sorted that out. No worries.
Yeah,
Right,
it was a
good night,
lot.
mate.
Was it still pretty harder than you expected though?
To be honest, I've played at that level before, and broken out of it. A friend of mine was hard stuck in bronze, a year or so ago. So I've had to do basically what we did tonight before,
Yeah.
to help them out.
Right.
So I knew how difficult it was going to be. So
Oof.
it's all good. It's
Yeah.
all good. It was fun. It was good.
Yeah, it was. And thanks very much
No worries.
again. It's
Right.
just
Good
I'll have
night,
to. I'll write the thing down now.
Yeah. No worries.
Actually, I'm in a bit of a rush. I'll probably need to grab the bus soon as I've finished uploading these videos. So like, you know.
Yeah, no worries.
But I'll definitely post it when I get back for sure. You know.
Good man.
Aye.
Good man. Right. Good night, mate.
Aye. Cheers. Thanks very much. Have a good night.